All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev, and I still believe, Daniel, your former teammate, underappreciated by the masses in terms of the overall skill set and his ability to handle challenges like Alexander Volkanovski and anybody else.
You know, John, there are many legendary gigantic calls, and you once called him the most dominant force in fighting, or you might have said it about Khabib, but you said about one of them. But Islam has proven that time and time again. This guy is a bear on top. He is an outstanding wrestler, and he's unbelievably strong. How will he use that tonight to get his hand raised?
And the fact that he went to Perth when he didn't necessarily have to make his first title defense in his opponent's backyard speaks to the cloth from which he's cut. Islam Makhachev, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev told us in our last fighter meeting that they could have charged a pay-per-view price for the sparring sessions between these two, and good on the UFC for getting this fight together.
I mean, you know it was a hard fight to put together because these guys are brothers, but they have skill sets that are so similar that you know this is going to be a chess match at the highest level. Both of these guys are tremendous wrestlers. Both have great cardio. Both have really, really high-level striking. Let's see who's going to be willing to take the first step backwards, because I think that will dictate who gets the job done.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nice positional control here. Makhachev's got his back again. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the top. Oh, huge elbow.
He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Makhachev's back in full mount.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. Escape, escape.
Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here. 2 minutes remain in the round. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where it goes from here.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Side control now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent.
Finish strong, baby. Finish strong.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Another strike lands to that swollen area. The end swell will come in handy right now.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
5 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner after that round. Khabib's eye is worse for wear. That's completely swollen shut at this point in time. You know the ringside physician is going to come in and take a look, but you got to think the vision, at least in that eye, is completely compromised at this point in time. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, a huge block there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Wow, massive uppercut. Oh, Defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. We might get a stoppage here soon.
Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Makhachev. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to take his back.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Massive shot from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. While this fight has been absolutely crazy, both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later today.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good, fun fight.
So a much different approach from him here. And ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for. He starts booing. And sometimes guys' eye is hanging off the side of his head.
That's right over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think we're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. Got to be very careful there.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Now watch his next.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so DC, I know your corner never had to get involved and stop a fight, but these fighters are both so damaged that at this point, I don't think that would be a bad call.
No, and sometimes you let your fighter fight another day. They're both extremely tough, so they won't quit, but sometimes you got to save them from themselves.
And these are the type of fights that build careers, but also shorten careers as we look back at some of the damaging strikes in that round.
Well, when you fight somebody in this fashion, you leave a bit of yourself inside the octagon. Both of these men have landed and both have found success, but every single shot that lands shows that it's going to take a lot of fights off of their career.
And put simpler, they're beating the hell out of each other tonight. The fans win, but you got to think in terms of the damage, it is only going to get worse from here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Makhachev's cheek is just, oh, gonna pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled him right down into a triangle choke. He's got the feet up around the neck. He's gonna try to advance it now. Like,
whoa, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
it looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Islam Makhachev. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Scramble here.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Makhachev's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, so both fighters severely damaged. That's probably not overstating it. I'm not even sure how we made it to the end of the round, but here we are, and the fight continues.
I thought it was done. I mean, both of these guys are so swollen and so beat up that if either corner said, hey, enough is enough, I wouldn't complain one bit.
All right, we're going to look at some replays as they attend to the two damaged athletes in between rounds.
I mean, they're just getting after each other from the very start. It seemed like as soon as one got hit, they made the determination that I'm going to out-tough you. And by trying to out-tough each other, they're having a fun fight for the fans. I just don't know if it's great for the longevity of the career.
Yeah, you put that well. This is truly one of those bite down on the gum shield type fights. Remarkably, we have arrived at the next round. Let's see how it goes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Makhachev's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot. Well, that left hand has been there at times. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's now posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
Oh, right to the mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Makhachev's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
Now he's going full mount.
Nurmagomedov Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man, if I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, in the mouth. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Khabib's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly, the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Under a minute now to go in the round. Makhachev's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Hey, you gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Move and relax for me. 10 seconds.
Minutes down, 5 to go. Well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Both guys handing out facials, hardly recognizable compared to the fighters that walked out here just recently.
Yeah, for sure. They don't even look like the same guys. They told us time and time again that this would be a fun fight. This is an evenly matched fight, and both of them would look to finish. That is exactly what they are doing.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready? You ready? Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Pretty strong jab there by Nurmagomedov. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in.
I mean, blood's in the water.
All right, so the referee has called for the ringside position. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, that's going to do
stops
it.
it.
No surprise there. The ringside position has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. All right, we're going to get you some replays here. I don't know, somewhat of a cheeky stoppage maybe, DC, but a lot of damage on that facial area, and the doctor had seen enough.
Yeah, he found the spot, right? Once he got him cut, he just kept going there over and over. It was just constantly putting damage on that cheek. That cut got so bad that once the doc was brought into the octagon, you knew he was going to call the fight. That's exactly what happened.
Suture guy's going to be busy in the back. All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. declaring the winner by TKO, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so another one bites the dust. Congratulations to your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, once again proving that he is the standard by which these lightweights are going to be judged.
I mean, he is just so dominant in his performances. Every time he goes in there, he makes fantastic fighters look normal. Over and over again, he imposes his will on the guys that he fights, and tonight he does that again.